Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com. I'm back to do another video here. I've got my blue gloves on, and I think I've cooked up something that I hope will be pretty fun for everyone. At least it'll be something I'm sure you've never seen before, which is kind of what I'm going for here. As you can see from the title, it's going to be a kind of pack battle, but a little bit informal. I didn't look up the costs. I don't have graphics for this or anything. We're just going to kind of go through it hopefully quickly. It's still probably going to be a long video just because there's a lot of packs involved. But the idea here is these are all Panini products, and they're different types of warriors. It's the concept, right? So this is Warhammer 40K Dark Galaxy. So this is a Panini trading card set that is only available in Europe. But I love Warhammer enough that I imported these. I imported these at incredible cost. One pack cost me $8 if you average it all out, right? So importing these cards to America is very expensive. I guess depending on how you do it. I wanted to get a variety of product. That's probably why it was more expensive for me. But any way you cut it, this is going to be expensive to get into America. And it's otherwise not sold here, but they're great cards, like really, really, really cool cards. So I enjoy opening them. I enjoy looking at them. This is a retail blaster, not blaster, this is a retail box. So this is meant to go in an actual store, like in a grocery store, you know, up front. They would open this, they would put this off, the packs would be in there, and kids would take one pack after they bug their parents and stuff. But there's 18 packs inside this box. It's actually very heavy. They're really well packed in here, and it's still, as you can see, still sealed. So I've never opened this one yet. I've opened a few other of this type of product, but I've never opened this particular variation of it yet, right? But the cards are all the same. Each product has the same cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to open that. We're going to pick 3 packs, and then we're going to put those 3 packs against these 3 packs, which are also Panini products. So Panini, 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 right? And these are warriors of a different kind. So while these are intergalactic warriors 40,000 years in the future, these are current day warriors. So these are WWE wrestlers, and these are UFC fighters. This is the Chronicles set. I love Chronicles because it lets you see so many different kinds of trading cards. Chronicles is where Panini puts all of their different designs in these packs. So in this pack, you'll pull like 3 base cards. That'll be the Chronicles base set. That's kind of boring. But then the other 4 cards will be, you know, maybe a mosaic one, maybe an optic one, maybe a prism one, right? You could get anything in here. They're reprints, so they're not worth the same as if you open like a real I have some real prism over there. But I didn't want to put that in this battle because that seemed a little unfair. Anyway, so that's the Chronicle stuff. And then this is, I just put this in here for fun, but this is an NXT 2.0 pack. I have an entire hobby box of this. But the NXT is kind of my brother tried to explain this to me. I'm probably going to get it wrong, but it's basically like a boot camp or something where these wrestlers start their careers, and it gives them a chance to kind of play with their characters and maybe go through 2 or 3 different characters before they move up to proper WWE. So that's what NXT is. I don't know much else about it, sorry. But it is a Panini product. Okay, so let's put those here. Let's get this opened. Let's get 3 packs out of there, put them up against 3 packs of those, and we'll see who comes out ahead in the end. Okay, so I know this hurts. It hurts me, it hurts everyone, but we are going to cut the seal here on a retail package of Panini Warhammer 40K Dark Galaxy trading cards. It hurts because these are very expensive. But yeah, we should have 18 packs in here and nothing else. It's a very bare box. But yeah, there's the packs, and we need to pick 3 of them. So what I'm going to kind of do here is put, maybe there's I think there's 3 different designs. What I'll do is I'll put the designs down, and then we'll put maybe 2 copies of each design down. Like that. And then we'll roll and pick 3 from those 6. And the rest of these I'm going to put away for another day. We have plenty of Warhammer to open, don't worry. And if I run out, I'll import more because they're very good cards. But I don't think I'm going to run out because, yeah, I have a lot of them. Let's see here. So what we need to do is get to random.org, and I've put in 1 through 6 as the dice I'm going to roll. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to roll 3 times. Let's roll 4 times and throw the first roll out. But the next 3 rolls will be the packs we pick. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then if we pick a number that's already been checked, we just roll again. So that's how we're going to do this. So I'm going to roll once now. We'll throw that out. So it was a 4. So it would have been this, but we're throwing that away. Now the next roll is this one. So this we will open. And then we got a 5. 5. We're going to open that. And then we got a 6. So we're going to open that one. So it looks like 2 Necron and 1 Space Marine... Blood Marine? I don't know what the red faction is, sorry. But there we go. Okay, cool. So I'll put these away. And that gives us 6 packs on the table, which is pretty good. I think I can leave that there, and maybe the camera won't focus weird. If it starts to focus weird, I'll move that out of the way. Before we dig into the packs, I want to show you my favorite cards for the day. These haven't changed since this morning. I opened these up during Cards and Coffee and haven't opened anything better yet. Maybe we'll get there today. Maybe not. I don't know. These have some cool stuff in them. It's possible. Okay, so these are Chainsaw Man cards from the KX set, which is this one. KX DJ001. I think that's the best set of Chainsaw Man cards, and I can say that pretty confidently now because I pulled these during a pack battle where I had all 3 of the different sets that are available out, and this set took place 1, 2, and 3. So the KX set swept the table. It beat everything else handily, including Big Face Studios. It beat all the Big Face Studios cards. So yeah, these are really good cards. My number 2 here is this SSR with some excellent tech on it, and then of course this Makima UR, which... yeah, I'll let you guess why that's my favorite card. But yeah, that's my favorite card right now. So let's put that here. Let's put that here. And yeah, looking great, Makima. You're looking great. Okay, we've got Warhammer. And then let's get some Warriors. Let's put some Warriors on the table here and see what we're dealing with. Now the card counts in each of these is a little different. So we're going to kind of have to open some first and then some other ones after that. The Warhammers all have 8 cards in them. So does the NXT. These only have 7. So we're going to open all the, not these first. I don't know why I said it that way. And then we'll open those. So actually, I'm going to move this because we just don't have enough room. I do not have enough room, even with my new mat. I don't know how I'm ever going to do a 9-way SCP battle. Like, I have 9 different SCP Foundation sets, and someday I want to put them all on the table and do like a massive battle. I don't know how I'm going to fit it. It won't fit. But anyway, we'll figure that out later. Okay, so let's get started here. We are about 8 minutes in, which that's pretty long already. But yeah, so this is, again, Panini Warhammer Galaxy, and you've got some odds here on the back that are actually pretty easy to read, right? 6-in-1 packs, 1-in-1, 1-in-3, 1-in-9. So this is kind of your different odds for this set. And it's a large set. There's 200 and something base cards in it. So you're unlikely to start getting dupes for a while. I don't think I've ever gotten a single dupe from this thing. Oh, let me get that out. And I don't know where that's going to be the hit, I bet. Let me maybe go like that. Okay, and we can get this one opened. And like I said, we're going to take these kind of one at a time and look at them all, but there are 3 packs of this in here because, it's Warhammer. I want to make sure I give it a good chance. And plus, people seem to really like this Warhammer set. Believe it or not, it's one of my top watched videos, if that makes sense. So another reason why I like to use them on video. But I don't want to just rip cards. I don't enjoy that. I enjoy like making it into a little bit of a game, making it into an event, filming it like this for you guys to watch. And so that's why I do these kind of battles. It's it's not really a battle. It's kind of just me picking my favorite card, but I mean, that's what we all do, right? You should be doing this hobby because you enjoy it, you like the cards, you have fun. Like, you shouldn't be doing this if it's a job, right? That's not the idea of a hobby. A hobby should be fun. Okay, so we've got those open. We've got this one to open. So I got a lot of cards to open here. And there's one twist, which if this has a relic in it, which is possible from this box, like an autograph or something, it won't have 8 cards, and we'll know right away. But if that's the case, we'll have to kind of... oh, I don't know how to... Sorry, let me take these off here, and... Okay, well, I guess we'll put them in that order there. All right, and 1 second. I've got to pause here. All right, sorry, I am back. Yeah, sorry, I get distracted a lot here, especially when my wife is out. Let's see, sorry, she wants me to... I'll be back. All right, I think I'm actually back now. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, she's trying to enter like one of those radio contests. We have to text keywords in, so she's making me do that. But I did. Okay, so let's get back to this. So what we're doing here is Warhammer versus WWE versus UFC versus NXT. Well, let's take a look at some cards. We're 11 minutes in. We haven't looked at a single card. We have a lot of cards to look at. So here we go. So this is Harlequin Troop. Sorry. A lot of these Warhammer 40k, I don't know them if they're newer. I really only know kind of the OG ones, you know, like the Space Marines, the Orcs, those guys, the Emperor's Legion, I think. And yeah, those ones, but I don't know all of them. Black Templars I know. So that's cool. It's cool. But these are the base cards. The only war set is the base. They don't really have any treatment on them or anything. But what you'll see is that's, for Panini, that's pretty common. Because you'll see that over in these other sets too, is that they won't have much treatment on them at the base level. So there's a Primaris Apothecary, another cool card here. Like I said, great set, beautiful artwork. I mean, it's just from the Codex books, but still, to have it on a trading card set, that's pretty awesome, right? Like, if you like Warhammer 40k, even if you just like the lore, this is a great set to get, I think. Okay, so let's pull one of the wrestling cards now, even though we kind of know who it was. So that is, gosh, Zion Quinn, I guess? Man, that is a tough one to say. But cool. I mean, he looks brutal. Looks like just brutal, right? Gonna give an elbow to that guy's head. But yeah, even the NXT at least has a little stamping on it. These don't have anything. Okay, so we're down one of those. So we've got 7 in each of these, which means we can now open this. Once we have one of everything on the table, we will start to pick winners. But I don't want to pick a winner until we have one of everything down. So this is Chronicles. WWE Chronicles, sorry. This is wrestling again. And I don't want to pick a hit out of this. But, okay, so anyway, I don't think I did. Here we go. So we'll put that right there. And yes, there are NXT cards in here as well. We're just going to have to deal with that. And then here's UFC. So different kind of warriors. So again, like these are all warriors. That's the theme of this loose theme. It's not a strong theme. Sorry. It's kind of a loose theme. But it's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. We're going to keep doing it. Okay. So here's another Chronicles. This is UFC. So honestly, I've really loved the UFC cards that I've pulled so far. I never have watched UFC before in my life, but oh, we shouldn't do that one first. Man, why'd you do that? Sorry, there's a numbered card there, right, sitting right on top. Let's throw that to the bottom. That's because if we put that up first, it'll win for sure, and that's not very fair. All right, so starting back over here again, this is going to be Orcs. Orc boys. These guys are so cute. It's so much fun to paint these models too. The orc models, they're just so gross and got such icky colors on them and stuff. I love it. Reminds me I should open some Garbage Pail Kids. I've had like a couple boxes of Garbage Pail Kids on the shelf for months, and I've never opened a single one. I should really do that. This is Jaeger Reed, I guess, from NXT. Again, doesn't look like much here, but that's a big muscle. This guy could probably beat you up. Definitely beat me up. It wouldn't take much. Yeah, that's cool. So that's a WWE Chronicles card. Put that there. Over here we have knobs. This is another kind of orcs. So orc boys, orc knobs. These guys are like berserkers, kind of, I guess you would call them. Bigger, scarier, basically. But again, still just base. I mean, it's nice we haven't gotten any dupes, but we haven't gotten any hits yet either. But the hits are probably at the bottom. Okay, let's pull this. And so this is what I mean by Chronicles has base cards. This is base Chronicles, although this gold color is a kind of parallel of it. The silver is the actual base. But these are not reprints of a different set. This is the actual Chronicles set, which you can also collect. And they make one of these for basketball, for racing, for football, for everything. And I have them all. I have all of them in there, but I just haven't opened them all yet. And I didn't want to throw other sports into this. I wanted this to be really like Warriors based. So there's Space Wolves, although this is a dupe, I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to call it right now, so I'm going to leave it in the game. And then one more NXT, just so we have everything down. Okay, this is Kaden Carter. I guess that's a woman wrestler. She looks like she could kill pretty much anything. She looks really tough. That hair looks crazy too. Man, I would not want to face this person in the ring. It's crazy. Wow. Oh, and she was a basketball player. Cool. Yeah, sorry, let me pause quick. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. We are almost 20 minutes into this video. We haven't even started picking winners yet. This is going to be long, but then again, 6 packs, it's going to happen. I really need to get better at being fast. Okay, so what do you think here is our winner right now? What do you think? Maybe this Orc Boys. I like Orc Boys. They're very classic, so that'll be our winner. And then, honestly, this image, like, I don't know these wrestlers at all, but this image is really cool, I thought. So why don't we make that number 2? And then for number 3, we will go with this land. I guess that's a Predator Destructor. Yeah, okay. Thought that had a different name, but anyway, yeah, we'll go with this one as our 3rd place. So there you go, 1st, 2nd, 3rd right now. And let's pull another card from each pile and see what we get. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's Tau. Okay, so Tau are like these advanced robot guys. I never liked their lore or their army very much, so I don't really know them. But I guess this is a stealth battlesuit. Doesn't look very stealthy to me, but I assume it has some kind of electronics or something to make it stealthy, because I think I can spot that from a long way away. Anyway, okay, here we go. Let's grab a Michael Hayes. That is a lot of chest hair, my friend. Michael Hayes. So I have no idea who that is. But apparently that's a legend, I guess. No clue. Sorry, my brother is not here right now to help me out. Usually, well, not usually, but once I had my brother in one of these, and he was able to identify all the wrestlers and stuff. So, but I can't do that. I can just tell you if the picture looks cool. Now that's Tau again, but that's like a cool looking Tau, right? Vespid Stingwing. Oh, it's like an alien race working alongside the Tau. That's why it looks like that. Cool. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that lore. That's pretty neat. I like that card. That looks cool. We'll go over to UFC And very, very strong person here. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name, but yeah, that's not fat, that's muscle. And if you, this person can knock you out probably in one punch. Just looking at that muscle there, that would be terrifying to be facing. Certainly not for me. Oh, here we go, a dreadnought. Love these. This is so cool. So I think I got this wrong before, but in an earlier video I said that the Terminators were locked in their armor, but that's not true. The commenter told me that no, the Terminators can take their armor off. It's just fancy Space Marine armor. But the Dreadnoughts are actually locked in there. It's kind of like a permanent thing. When they get inside there, they never come out. They're gonna die inside that machine. But at the same time, they are bringers of death for sure. So what do you think? This guy versus that? Who's going to win? And probably that's going to win, but that's not fair. Okay, so let's pull an NXT here. So this gets weird. Okay, so this is interesting. This is one of the UK ones. So my brother said that this set includes both NXT and UK wrestlers, and that the UK ones are like legit wrestlers on their own. They're not just trainee ones. So that's a really neat uniform she has on. Yeah, Blair Davenport, I guess. Well, I don't know who that is, but that costume looks really cool. I like that. All right, so do we want to change the lineup at all after this? I mean, might. This thing is definitely going to go #1 for me. Love that. And that costume is pretty cool. Why don't we put that here? And then, you know, maybe I'll just leave that in third. So that'll be our lineup after this round. Okay, let's pull another set. Ooh, Poxwalkers from the Death Guard. So these must be some kind of chaos. Chaos, maybe? Well, I don't know. Maybe that's a different group. They look like some sort of demon thing. Look really gross. I love it. Okay, let's pull another wrestler. Yeah, so here we go. So that's what I was talking about in Chronicles. You don't only get these base cards, you also can pull other designs. So this is like an XR design. That's Ronda Rousey, and you can see it's Chronicles XR. So XR is a set on its own, but then Chronicles reprints it into here so that you can buy this blaster and see all the different designs. So you can see XR is in here, but you don't only get this kind. It's not a super advanced card. You got a little bit of emboss here, but most of that is just one foil treatment. Still a cool looking card. And she always looks very scary. She was an MMA fighter for a while and went into wrestling. My brother said they don't like her because she was famous already and kind of got to be a wrestler like right away. But I mean, she looks like she could kick your ass, so I wouldn't say that to her face. Here is the Necrons. These are obviously really famous death machines of their own. Kind of like Terminator robots, I guess, sort of. Someone's going to correct me because that's not exactly right, but that's close, I think. Okay, so let's pull one more of these. So we have Dustin Warrior. So as that guy looks like he could knock you out in one punch, this guy looks like he would be more of a grappler and definitely could choke you out. But is unlikely to be throwing like those powerful punches like that guy probably can. Yeah, TKO. So yeah, he's probably choking people out if I had to guess. But again, I don't know a lot about UFC, so I'm not gonna try to guess, but that would be my guess. And here's a Chimera from the Astra Militarium. So that's the Emperor's army. Like personal army. These poor guys are like actual humans. They're just humans fighting human in that world. They're not like space marines, super beings with special organs and stuff like that. That's kind of, there's a lot of lore in there. Okay, so one more here, and that is, well, that's a rookie, Elton Prince. looks cool. I don't know who that is, but it looks kind of cool. Okay, and that's a rookie. So do we want to change anything now? I think Rhonda's definitely going to be in third. Yeah, that's a good choice. And then I like this. So I'm going to put this in second just because it's so gross looking. I really like that. So, okay, so that's where we're going to be now. We're at 25 minutes. Good Lord, this is going to be a long video. Deathwatch Weaver. I don't know, again, much about Warhammer, and I'm afraid to guess. And I don't want to sit here and read all the cards because that'll make people... Oh wait, this came from... I probably mixed everything up. That's all right. It's not that big a deal. Ooh, that's cool. So this is a rookie and star, Grayson Miller, I guess. I don't know who he is, but cool looking card. Not numbered or anything, but very cool look to it. Seems to be another NXT type. Yeah, NXT type card. Then again, there's the variety that you get from Chronicles, which is great. There is a Thunderwolf Cavalry. Is that a Space Marine riding on a wolf? Okay, that's silly. Like, I'm sorry, that's just silly. That's weird. I mean, it's cool, but my good lord, that is a strange. He's riding on it? Like, what is it? Commenters, is this real? Okay, I just probably realized it's on the card, it's probably real. I am out of touch with that, apparently. Okay, so here we've got an outlook at our numbered card, which we pulled kind of. Wow, it looks great. That looks really cool. There's a lot of layers of effects on there, making it look kind of 3D. And then, as you can see, we are numbered to 99, which is nice. So that's pretty cool. Like, you don't often pull a numbered card, especially from... These are just blasters, so it's pretty lucky, I'd say. Although we can look, but I'm guessing it's Chronicles. Yeah, so this is Chronicles, right? Phoenix is the collection, I guess. That's this Phoenix logo. That's the design of this. But then it is numbered. But still, I suspect if you had the real Phoenix numbered one, it would be worth more than the Chronicles one, because the Chronicles one is a reprint. But I don't know. It might not be true. Wow, there's a Black Templars Terminator squad. So this is what I was saying before, that not unlike this, these guys can get out of that suit. Those ones can't. But still, look at that sword, look at that. Yeah, the artwork is great. I love the artwork on these cards. So cool. I actually have a dedicated binder for these. That's how much I like them. Okay. So this is Trick Williams. I mean, those pants look very sweaty, I guess. I don't know what else. That's probably the grossest thing to say about this. He looks strong, but also those pants look sweaty. That's probably not going to be a winner. I'm sorry, but this is definitely going to have to go in first place just because it's numbered. It also looks cool. Like, that is a cool looking card. Then we got to make a call here. Put that maybe here. And then do we leave Rhonda there or do we put the Templars there? I think we're going to remove Rhonda and put the Templars here. Because I like that artwork better. Sorry, Rhonda. I know you could beat me up, but... so yeah, there's our run right now. We're at 28 minutes. We still have 3 cards from each pack to go. So we're like barely halfway done. Really over halfway. So there's a Incubi. Although things should get more interesting when we get to the bottom of these piles, because that's where the hits are. Okay, so what do we got here? This is... Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's Hulk Hogan. That's everyone knows who that is. And this must be some kind of, yes, Legends card, I guess. So yeah, there's a set called Legacy that you can buy that looks like this. And this is the Chronicles reprint of that Legacy card. So you can kind of see Legacy is up there in this gold logo. This is probably like classic cards because it's like, I don't want to say 80s, but 80s or 90s. you know, the kind of wrestling I grew up with back when Hulk Hogan was a wrestler. I think he still is, weirdly. I don't know. I should ask my brother. He'll know. Okay, and this is another kind of dreadnought, I think. Well, maybe it's its own class of thing, but this, or maybe this is a Titan? It can't be a Titan. Well, I don't know. I don't think that's a Titan. I think it's just a kind of dreadnought. But it sort of looks like a Titan the way it's built, but it has to be a dreadnought because a Titan would definitely be like a special card of some kind. Still, that looks cool. That's a really cool looking card. Love it. What do we got next here? Oh, so this must be Legacy UFC. So that's Legacy WWE. This is Legacy UFC. UFC doesn't have as long of a legacy as wrestling WWE does, but I guess they have some legacy to them. And it doesn't really say. But anyway, okay, so there's cool legacy cards, look kind of neat. Again, why I love the Chronicles set is because you can see these designs that, otherwise, I would never buy a legacy box because I don't care enough to buy it. But I buy this, I can see all of the designs all at once. That's great. What am I looking at here? Blight Hauler? Is this some sort of tank or something? Man, I can't read all these cards. It'll take forever, but these are great. I will sit and read all these afterwards because I'm honestly pretty interested in what those all are. I just don't want to make you sit through it. Okay, so here we have Valentina Ferros. Looks kind of like Superwoman. Brazil, got Brazil on her, I guess. Maybe she's Brazilian. Yeah. I wouldn't want to have to fight her for sure. Okay, so did anything change? Do we want to change anything now? I think, Hulk Hogan, you're good enough. You can beat these. So yeah, that's where we'll sit now. All right, 2 more cards. We can do this. We're going to be at 40 minutes, but we can do it. So here we have Thousand Suns Ariman. This is a Webway. Webway is the default insert. Every pack will have an insert. The default is Webway, so they're not that rare. They still look cool, although if you saw my tour, this cracked ice foil, I have this foil. Like, I could print this card at home very easily, actually. I have everything I need to print this. Probably not at quite the quality level they did, but I could get close. I have a very nice printer, but I don't have a sublimation printer. And you really need a sublimation printer to get the ink into the card the way they do. But I don't. That's way too expensive for me. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's a really cool looking card. I love that. Okay, and that's called Luminance, I guess. Huh. I'm sorry, that was really cool looking. I like that. No idea who that is, but again, just why I love Chronicles. You open a pack and you see something new every time. I've opened a lot of packs of these and I still pull completely new designs out of it all the time. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is an Inferno. This is actually a high rarity insert. This one is not the highest, but pretty close. I only have one other Inferno. They look great, like with that laser in the background. Really cool. I don't know what this is. Navigator, I guess. But it looks awesome. And it's an Inferno card, so it's automatically really a cool card. Love it. Much better insert than the Webway. Okay, and then here we have... Oh, also kind of looks cool. Yeah, neat design. Oh, that's Luminance. Okay, so you see Luminance has similar designs in both. That's interesting. I mean, I guess you would expect that. Still kind of neat. I love how the image goes behind this, even though it's got some kind of foil treatment on it. That's pretty cool. Love it. All right, what do we pull here? Oh, this is a Crusade. I forget what that is. I kind of think it's... another kind. I think it's a kind of parallel. Let me pause and look that up because I should know this, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So yeah, Crusade is a parallel, not an insert, and it's what that means is that there's card with the same image, but it has this border. It's like a different border. Oh, I already sleeved it. Sorry, let me put that there. So not that interesting to me anyway. That's also the most common parallel. So it's like 1 in 3 packs, I think it said. Okay, well that's interesting look. This is Raquel Rodriguez, I guess. Not sure who that is, but interesting looking card, right? I'm trying to figure out if that's some kind of parallel or maybe I don't know what that is, so I'll have to look that up later. Because it doesn't look like the other cards. I guess it kind of, no, it doesn't really look like that one either. Okay, no idea what this is. I'll look that up later. The thing is, this set, nothing in here is worth very much money. Like, nothing. You won't pull anything out of there that's worth anything. Other than as a curiosity. Like, these cards are strange, but they're not worth anything. Oh, love that. So that's a Dark Angel Stormraven. I love those. And this is a Crusade parallel of it. So that's honestly pretty cool. Sorry, I guess we should pick new winners too here. So, sorry, Jan, you're gonna be 2. Because Inferno is cooler. So Inferno will go there. And the numbered card will be the 2nd. And then what do you say? Does Hulk Hogan win or does... No, Hulk Hogan, sorry. You're cool, but you're not this cool. So we'll put some cracked ice there. That's going to be our lineup. And then we're done with this pack. See, we can make it through this. This is some kind of playoff card, I guess. Numbered those, so. Put that here. Nice. And the problem with doing a battle this big is I now have, what, 60 new cards to scan in? That's going to take a while. Ooh, that guy looks neat. It's called the Death Jester Webway. And again, remember the Webway insert looks cool, but it's not actually that rare. It's the default insert. You're going to get it in every pack unless you get something else. Okay, so now this is a black. Ooh, that's a cool design, huh? That's what I mean, like totally different design on almost every card you pull. Love it. Yeah, looking good, but not numbered. Not better than that. Let's put that here. And I'll pull this. Oh, we got another Webway. Okay, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna get a lot of those because again, it's the default. That looks cool. Blood Angels. I know someone who has Inferno, this one, and the Inferno version of this looks much better. That design on it looks way cooler. Okay, last card. It is Finn Balor, I guess. I don't know, probably some kind of legend or something. Cool. All right, well, there you go. That's the sort of warriors battle, if you will, with some actual, like, human warriors and the wrestlers and the UFC fighters, and then some, not so human warriors in the Warhammer 40k universe cards. I hope it was an interesting video to watch, if anything. But yeah, I'm probably done for the night now. I'm gonna just kind of clean up here, and then I'll probably head out and go do something else for a while. But I'll be back tomorrow with cards and coffee. Don't know what I'll do for it yet, but I'll come up with something cute. Don't worry, got lots of stuff here. All right, and thanks for watching.